Don't black out yet, Fever. The evening's just getting started. Yeah, so good evening, everybody. Yeah, figured I'd start early. Get it all good to go. As we just wait for qualifying to begin for GT1. That's a very rain-soaked Fuji. Hello, Unsafe. Hello, Beach. Of course, Fever. Hello. Hello, Derek. Alright, here we go. Qualifying is starting. So, Fuji. What can we expect from Fuji? Well, this is the wet race week. Began race will be 100% pure pissing it down for the entire race. The hypercar lobby, I guess, will be set for random. We didn't see any rain yesterday in the endurance race for the GT2 boys, something I was quite happy about. So I don't know if they might tweak anything potentially, just to try and get some rain going in the hypercar race. But that remains to be seen. T. Smith is out on track first again. How does he keep doing this? Is this because he hosts the lobby? Because this is some bullshit. Ooh. Right, so anybody who's not usually, yeah. Well, Goggins here. It'd be interesting to see how he performs in the wet. We have not seen his wet performance yet. Got a big old one on that car. Hello, there's some weird glitching going on with Sai there. Still some weird glitching going. What the fudgery is going on? And Aaron is in the pits, so I guess he's covering for someone. Let's find Tom. There it is. So first flying lap. Let's see how they do. A couple other people in the back are maybe gonna try and use some slipstream. Aaron's still on the other screen playing Football Manager. Yeah, well, he didn't do that yesterday, did he? Much to my chagrin. Something might have got going there in the background. And this glitching. On GT2 drivers are to qualify for race 1 if covering. Well, maybe he just doesn't want to qualify. I can't say I blame him. Like, going out and doing more laps in the rain, like let's see. Oh yeah, Derek will be hypercarring it tonight, along with Odon, I think. I don't think anybody really particularly wanted to do Fuji. It's very mid-track. Of course, the man we're watching wouldn't say that because he loves it. Right, so T. Smith with a provisional pole of 158. Ross comes across the line, also with a 158. Rom goes into second. Graham now in second. This places Rom. SBY into fourth. Vanilla goes fourth now. Not yet. Showing the sort of pace he's got in the dry. Ross down to sixth. Homer seventh. Duval in 8th, Biggles currently 10th, 9th, sorry. Chevy 10th, I'm in 11th at the moment, Blue Flag 12th. I think I might just play the endurance game. And so he's saying, oh, we've got a Dutch driver on the grid. Yeah. And much like the other Dutch driver of some renown, in real life, he's pretty quick in the dry. We don't know what he's like in the wet, so we shall see. Right, so we'll briefly touch upon this area of the track here that Graham's just going through now. That is the chicane that is added for the McGann race. The hypercar race should not have that. And as they come to the final corner, that will be one of the places to see how people take it. A couple of lines that you can take through that final corner, and getting a good exit out of it is pretty damn critical. Graham has a decent run through there, so T. Smith improves his time. Ross improves up to 4th. Rom now back up to 2nd. Graham crosses the line, doesn't improve at the moment, he stays 3rd. Now Yogurt goes into 2nd. In fact, that was it, wasn't it? That was 5 minutes gone. So preheated oven improves his time. He goes up to 4th. Of course, he has a little bit of extra practice time as he subbed last night. Same goes for T. Smith. Actually, he was subbing last night as well. So T. Smith on pole, Yogurt in 2nd next to him. And then Rom and Oven, Graham and Ross, Homer and SBY. Duval and Blue Flag, who did manage to set a bit of an improved time up into 10th. Biggles and Jeanzy, and Aaron bringing up the rear. As he is actually doing a lap and delaying everyone. Mind games. People watching, thank you very much, thank you for joining. Please like the stream, like, share and subscribe. So we'll just stick on board with Aaron and see what he does for this one lap. Blue Flag's got wheel troubles again, fantastic. Just what you need on race night. Oh well, Aaron's not going to set a time. That's cool. Right, no messing about. We're going straight in. So Williams versus McLaren on the front row. That's a Japanese race. Right, let's see how this goes. I'd say Rom and Oven might want to have a little look-see maybe. You can go. We could move that. 3 reds, 4, 5. And they're off. Very slowly. And Graham got a bit of a good start there. Yogurt's already up into first. He's got a fantastic start. Oven looking at the inside of T. Smith. Gets on the back of Yogurt a little bit. Gets out of it. So T. Smith stays in second as they go through T1. Everybody seems to get through there and survive. Rom, have a look at the inside of Oven here. Through he goes, gives Oven a little bit of a touch. Oven gives him one back. Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Meanwhile, Ross in 5th, trying to get involved in that little scrap. Oven now to the inside of Rom. Switching positions all through the corner. Duval on the inside of Graham there as well. T. Smith having a look at Yogurt further up. Rom's bit of tie warming there maybe. All good. Everybody reasonably clean through the chicane part. Graham on Duval. Duval gets better traction out of the corner. We will keep that position for now. Wine 8th. Aaron looking around the back of Blue Flag, who gives him a little link. Well, I think he might have been helped a little bit by Jonesy there. Not sure. Everybody quite close together. Homer and Biggles still. Biggles has got a penalty. How's he done that? Crazy fall. T. Smith's gone for the lead in the last corner. Takes it from Yogurt, but Yogurt will have slipstream all the way down the straight now. I'll be trying to grab onto the back of these two as they battle. Let's just go on board with... Oh no, I've done the wrong camera. Twattage. Alright, we'll go chase cam. Yogurt breaks a little later. Can he get it round? Can he get it round? Yeah. Around the outside. Through he goes. Where's Oven? Oven's still there. Ross and Rom are battling. Ross has got by Rom. Ooh, the ball. Where you going? Don't think that will warrant a penalty. No, I think he's got away with it. All good there. Yeah, great move from Yogurt, indeed, Beach. Indeed. Oh. Jonesy and Homer having a scrap. Homer's got a better run out of the corner. A little bit of rubbing. A little bit more rubbing. Oh! Change camera. Right, Jonesy stays in the head then. Blue Flag right on the back of Aaron. Send it up the inside. Not this time. See what these guys are doing up front. T. Smith still in the lead. Owen's now got Ross on the back. T. Smith's got a car length or two. I think Owen's had to go defensive somewhere, which is why Ross is all over the back of him. Owen takes the defensive line. Yogurt sweeps by T. Smith. Their break for turn 1 once again. Through they go. Nice and clean again. Looks like we've got a little 5-pack for the race win potentially. So long as Yogurt and T. Smith keep swapping positions, then Oven, Ross and Rom could have a good shot here. The ball's keeping in touch still, reasonably well. We've got Graham and SBY for company. Blue flag is still on the back of Aaron. Needs to have a go. Aaron got by Jonesy and it was very defensive. Looking for that apex. Biggles trails at the back, not too far off. Hopefully he can catch up a little bit. Get involved in some battles. Oh, Yogurt's gone quite deep. Don't know what happened there. T-Smith's hanging around the outside. Through he goes once again. Another now. Having a look. Not this time. Takes an inside line. Very narrow. Gets it round. Genuinely surprised by that. We have to go on board with someone, go through that corner, see what lines people are doing. Oh, Rom's got to be careful on that curb. We saw it catch one person out last night. I'm not going to shout out his name, but he caught a bit too much curb and went round. Everyone's taking a very defensive line. Down the start finish straight. Ross coming to the outside. Yogurt goes to the outside. Ovens sent it very deep. Oh, has he managed to keep hold of that, or is Ross going to come through? No, Ross has to tuck in behind. Some liberal use of race lines going on here. Chat, who do we think is actually going to win this race? Because the way these guys are going, anybody can do it. As Rom now has a look at making a move up the field. Can't get the traction to take the position off of Ross. But yeah, any one of these, well, I was going to say 5, but Duval's creeping back in now. Duval's with them. Oven Dark Horse, yeah. I think he looks up for it. Yeah, he looks like he wants to do something. He's got a Senna helmet on, so he's trying to channel his inner wet weather Senna skills. Unsafe. I don't know if I can repeat that on stream. But yeah, you're probably not wrong, to be fair. So here we go again, Williams versus McLaren. I'm sure Yogurt's going to take the lead into turn 1. He's being rude, Fever. Rom does make a move down the inside of Ross. He's going to break that. Oh, Rom! Oh. I'm going the wrong way through the field. So, Rob's had a bit of a mare there, and has completely nuked T-Smith at his favourite track, which releases Yogurt a little bit, a fair bit, but you know, Oven's been looking a bit the Belgian assassin. Yeah. So Oven's looking a bit has been looking good all race, so hopefully Oven can do something about Yogurt. A 1 second gap already. Improved his time. So that has allowed Tom Duval to come up to 4th and start challenging Ross for 3rd, but they're having a little bit of fisticuffs, shenanigans. Meanwhile, 3 wide down here. T-Smith driving like the devil to get back where he was. Little touch there on SBY. So T-Smith already back up to 6th after what can only be described as a torpedoing. Ross and Duval Oh, bit of a hit there from Ross. Naughty. So he'll have to defend. Oven's still within 1 second, almost. Needs to find something. Just watch Ross and Tom. I mean Duval. Oh, Duval gives it some back a little bit. I think that's for the last corner. And goes through. Ross has dropped into the clutches of SBY and Smith. Smith is not what I usually say. Smith. Smith. As he now looks to challenge Ross. Having got by SBY. Though SBY trying to come back around the outside. Graham's also looking interested. Ross running a little deep. Yeah, infamous message. I mean, if he's not very good at this, why is he third? Leave him be, he's doing well. Oven is catching yogurt. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, that's a great line. He's done fantastically there. Go on, Oven. Go on. Have a fucking go, mate. Gets wrapped up to that on the start-finish straight. T. Smith goes by Ross. But we'll have Ross all over him on the start-finish straight. Saw some of the penalty in the background there. It's Homer with another 1 second. Jeez, Homer, stop it. Right, let's see. Has only got the slipstream down the straight. Not to the degree he would have liked, but manages to take a tighter line through there. Can open it up a bit more. 4/10 is the gap. 2 laps to go. Could we see an purple as well? Could we see an Oven displace Yogurt as a winner of a race? Certainly looking up for it. Ah, you absolute twat. Okay, well that's going to make it all the more harder, so keep going. We'll come back to it. Meanwhile, T. Smith and Ross are reeling in. Mr. Duval at the moment. Must be wise. Still got Graham for company behind him. Graham getting a bit wide there. Maybe not. Aaron and blue flag there. Ron recovering up to 10th at the moment. After he went purely ballistic at turn 1, just like Jonesy's doing there. Very deep. Almost doesn't make the corner. It's going to have Homer all over him. Like a rayish. Biggles as well. Now getting involved. Oh, you don't want to be on that curb. I did say. Let's just go back towards the front. Right, so Oven has served that penalty. Gap down up to a second. You're going to have some blistering corners to try and make that back up, and he's going for it a little bit there. Could be a fair amount of work to do. T. Smith goes through on Duval. Duval try and switch back. Doesn't have the traction out of the corner to get alongside. Still has a look to the inside. This time, nothing happening that time by. Ross has got SBY on the back of him now. SBY making a move. Oh, I thought he was getting alongside there. Moving up. James got ahead before his penalty. Ah, that's exactly what he needed as well. But it just, that penalty just kills you on that straight. Not that I would know. But yeah, that gap. I tell you, Oven's finding some decent time through the corners. Could do with better traction coming out of the corner though to keep the game going. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it, but still to play for fourth at the moment as well, between Duval, Ross and SBY. They come through the final corner. Ross has a little go up the inside. Smacks Tom Duval. SBY now have a little look-see, so it looks like Yogurt's going to win this one ahead of Oven. And T. Smith with a good recovery to third. Who's going to take fourth? Yeah, he's going to take fifth. SBY just manages to get by Duval with usage of the slipstream from Ross. Graham in 7th, Aaron in 8th, Blue Flag 9th, Ron recovers to 10th, Jonesy, Biggles and Homer rounds out the back of the race. Oh yeah, good luck Derek. So fastest lap was a 1:57.3 from T. Smith. Probably towards the end of that race. Driving angry, but still very good recovery drive for him. There was no small impact from Rom. But once again, Yogurt with the win, but with not a particularly fast lap. Well, fast pace. 58.1. Which is quite surprising given how often he was in the slipstream of T. Smith. I would have thought you'd be in the 57s. Yeah, Jonesy in the 59s. I think he's the only one that couldn't get out of the 59s. Yeah. So Jonesy not much enjoying the Megans in the rain. We'll just get set up for the hypercar race. Lobby name is Goated. Ross is fit. No, I don't know about that. Blue Flag's invited me to a party. Bro. Bro. Right. So does that mean Aaron is he? No, he's not hypercar teaming because Odon is there. So yeah, Aaron is covering for someone. Odon is hypercarring, GT2 hypercarring with Derek. Do it and talk shit about Aaron. Yeah. Well, I've got a question actually. I've got a question that Chad can maybe help me with. Last race of the season is Le Mans. Should I do a special livery based on an old Jaguar racing livery? And what Jaguar racing livery should I do? One of the old Formula 1 cars, the Silk Cut Group C car, the Castrol IMSA Group C car. Votes in the chat. Of course, I've got to do it to my ambassadorship, which is, of course, as everyone should know by now, Sim Demon. This broadcast being brought to you by Sim Demon because I'm doing it. So there. Head on over to simdemon.com. and use code Joker69 for your discounts. Not the F1, please. Thank you. Yeah, I mean it's so they've all been done, really. Like whenever a racing game comes out, like Gran Turismo, and there's Jaguars, someone busts out the Formula 1 livery on an F-Type, the Silk Cut livery on an F-Type. Yeah. What's that, Beach? I can't hear you, mate. You're breaking up. Just green and boring as fuck. Do you know, Fever, back in Formula 1 back then, I actually quite liked the Jaguars. I thought it was one of the nicest cars on the grid, because it was a very nice colour green. The white was quite nice to break it up. So, they weren't the worst looking Formula 1 cars for the time. Just make it plain silver and put a 007 on the door. Oh wait, that's not Jaguar. No, that's some secret agent. Or shall I make a woke Jaguar design for that silly rebranding that they had? No, I'm not doing that. Might have to have a look around. There's like the old school Jaguar XJs as well, like that big honking XJS thing with the wide arches and stuff like that. I think there was a couple of Trans Am Jaguar XKs at one point. F1 liveries are top notch. No, they're not. Although that Williams last weekend, the throwback to the BMW Williams, that looked really nice. And saves misses the green and white livery. Yeah. Yeah. It was a nicer green than what Stake F1 were using. What? This season? Last season? I don't know. Chances are it'll probably be Silk Cut. Right. Looks like we're going to get going. Oh, starting off in the dry. Good luck to the GT2 boys. Derek and Odon. Do us proud. Right, so quick rundown. Odon in the lead on hard tyres, Derek on soft tyres, Homer softs, Biggles softs, Jonesy hards, Rom softs, Blue Flag hards, Aaron on softs, Graham on hards, Tom Duvall on softs, SBY on hards, Ross on hards, T Smith hards, Oven hards, and Yogurt on hards. Goy's in the chat. Alright, Goy, how you doing, mate? Off we go. Derek having a look at Odon. They have broken Zom's rules. One of them's supposed to be in a purple car, aren't they? Or is that the purple car? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, everyone through. Nice and clean. Oh no, he is in the purple car. Okay, fine. Derek might actually... might have mentioned to Odon he's on the soft tyres and maybe let him through. Oh, Tom Duvall a little wide there in the background. Homer's having a look at Derek now. Oh, Biggles went wide. Someone else went wide. Duvall, of course. I think someone else went wide as well. I think it might have been Oven off the track, potentially. Or was it Ross? Might have been Ross. Oh, no, everyone's going off track. You don't want to go out there, boys. You get reset. I think someone did. I'm not sure. No one did. We demand rain. Unsafe one's rain. Unsafe one's chaos. Oh dear. It's all getting a bit. Yeah. It's lap 1, boys. Chill the beans. Meanwhile, At the front, Derek has got into first position. I've missed that because just chaos is happening all over the track. Somehow Homer's ended up in 5th after he was challenging for 2nd. Oh, Rom, get off the grass. Oh dear. Going around the outside of Oda in turn 1. Oh, a little bit of wiggle. Okay. Surprised Ron backed out there. I thought he had the corner. So Derek's going to try and use his softs now and some clear air to make hay while the getting is good. Biggles still trying to get past Homer at the moment, or Homer trying to get past Biggles. They're having a decent little battle. What were we saying about Aaron there? Please God make Aaron go wide into that right hander like last night and have him reset. Mate, if he did that again, that would be... Someone has. Jonesy's gone out there, but he didn't get reset. Conspiracy theories in chat. Oh. I heard someone skidding, but no, I think we're all good. Oh, Evan has a little bit of a tanky schlappy. Goes wide, drops down to 14th. Ross has fallen off the back of these guys, so something's happened again with Ross. So Derek's now almost to a 2-second lead. Rom comfortably now in 2nd. Homer has found a way into 3rd. Aaron goes through on Biggles. And DeVol follows the lot of them. Blue flag on the hard tyres in 7th. A good run. Odon's dropped down to 8th. I think he's quite last minute, so I don't think he's done any practice, to be fair. T. Smith up to 9th at this time. Aaron's livery is awful. Yes, it is. It's not a high protein that I know. Was it My Little Pony Racing? We've got SBY on hard, Yoga on hard, so that's a fair battle between the two of them. Also looking like he's going to get involved by these two. Also on the hard tyres. Sounded like someone was skidding there again, and I just see Yogurt steaming on through on SBY, so Yogurt finds traction somewhere. Ross 18 seconds off. Maybe he's doing he might be doing a strategy thing, tyre save. Oh, Derek's being caught significantly over this lap from Ron. The gap that was almost up to 2 seconds is significantly not anymore. But these three have moved away from the guys chasing. Aaron in 4th, soft tyres. DeVol soft tyres, Biggle soft tyres. Blue flag not that far off them on hards. Same with T. Smith. That camera angle is horrendous. Change it now. Thank you. They're already having a look at Odon. Sends it on through, up the inside. Nice and clean. What was Odon on? Hard tyres. Okay, fair enough. It's going to take a while. Yogi goes defensive, everybody follows him. And Ron is trying for the lead into turn 1. Has a little rub with Derek. Derek manages to defend it. That's good defending from Derek there. Ron takes the tighter line. at the moment. Homer looking interested, seeing what scraps he'll be able to pick up after this. I don't know what people were saying for tyre life on the soft tyres, but 5 laps and they're looking like that, so I don't know, maybe 7 laps and we'll start seeing some people pitting. Right, let's go behind Rom. To the outside as Derek defends. Plenty of room on the inside in case Derek was there, and through he goes. So Ron takes the lead of this race, ahead of Derek and Homer. Already forming a gap. Oh, Derek, no! Too far, too much. Homer goes on through into second then, as Derek goes wide. He's going to have dirty tyres now and he's going to rapidly be caught by Aaron and the rest of them, I think. Aaron is actually dicing with that track limit now. So, all these guys are going to be the first ones to be pitting anyway. They're all on the soft tyres. Aaron's hanging it wide, hanging it out the rear there. Duval sends it up the inside. Fair move. Well played. Is Duval looking to come into the pits, or is he defending there? Looks like that. They're diving in. All of them. Yep, Derek as well. So, oh my lord. Let the game cycle for a moment. There we go. Oh, you're getting blue flag. So T. Smith has managed to get past blue flag at some point. And takes the lead of this race. Blue flag is defending from Yogurt. Was defending from Yogurt. But he probably got his own strap for his tyres. Who knows how long they will go. Graham doing quite well. We're looking after the hard tyres. Dynamic weather exists. Polyphony digital, we don't do that here. Thieves saying it's going from cloudy to slightly overcast. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even seem slightly overcast to be fair. Still bright sunshine. But they got 30 laps, which is more. That is more than what was last night. So who knows? Maybe towards the end something will crop up. T. Smith with a 3.2 second lead. That's madness. How has he managed to get that gap? I don't know. Blue flag coming under threat from Graham. Graham sends it up the inside there. Door was open. Blue flag doesn't really want to give it away, but thinks better of it that time round. Try and come back, Graham. Hold the tyre line. 4 and 5, but cannot give further traction to make the move. Here they come to the X chicane corner. Okay, 26-1 for Rowan, 27 for the other two, so yeah, Oven is catching these two as well. A couple of car lengths between Graham and Blue Flag now, but they're all almost in slipstream of each other. I think anything's going to be happening in turn one this time, but Jonesy and SBY, however, are... Ooh! I'm going to put you in the pit wall. Jonesy goes deep, SBY goes through, Jonesy has a wiggle. Homer looking to come through. Not this time. One runs a little wide there in 10th. Dynamic camera shots. As he has a scrappy corner, here comes Homer. Homer gets the nose ahead. Brakes later, but Josie's car is technically still there. Oh no. No. I genuinely thought Jonesy would get reset, but he is fortunate to not. Duval has a little wiggle up ahead, so running Homer at it. Oh dear, yeah, catching the reaction. So Derek's come out on the medium tyre in 10th position. Duval's gone on to hards. Aaron onto hards, Biggles onto hards. James is still on his hard tyres because of that. Wait. Oh, we've lost Ross. So Ross has quit. He's changing camera. Right, so Oven has caught and overtaken Blue Flag. While we're watching some shenanigans with Jonesy and Homer. Was it Homer? Yeah, it's Homer. No, yeah, Homer. So 26.9 for Graham, 26.6 for Oven. So Oven is now setting his sights on Graham. Ross obviously not so fit. No. Fit enough. Not the best line. Not the best line, Odon. SB Wise takes a significantly better line through the last corner. Gives Odon a little dink. Says, here I am. Will Odon try to come back in him into T1's having a look. He's up alongside. SBY brakes a little later, but Odon manages to get it slowed down, has the inside of the turn, stays ahead, but who's now going to brake last here? Oh no, SBY tucks in, so Odon takes it back. Good racing there. Ron catching up while they battle. Through goes SBY on the outside that time then. And 4/10 off these two. Oh, Odon no. Get it back. There we go. So Ron goes on through as Odon has a mistake. And we're now right on the back of Odon, who's probably going to have dirty tyres for a few corners. Derek. Oh, a little touch between Odon and Homer. I think Odon maybe slowed it down more than Homer was expecting, but Homer is right on the back of him. And we'll challenge into turn one. That's a whole lot of big wang. Is that some decal bleed I see on the spoiler there? On the left. But GT1 did well to defend it. I think Homer's going to go on through. Yeah, there we go, coming out of turn 1. Homer goes through. So now Derek looking at the back of his teammate now. Well, teammate. GT2 mate. I'd like to think that Odon won't hold up Derek, given their alternate strategies. Just go forward a bit. Yep, Oven has caught Derek. T-Smith and Yogurt out by themselves in their own little worlds. Nice tight line there for Oven. There's a great little run out of that final corner. He will now look. Oh no! Is he going to pit? No. Earlier than I expected, with the hard tyres looking like that. So fair enough. But the flight continues on. So that's Oven, the first of the hard tyre runners to pit. Nice tight line through turn 1 from Rom there. Looking to get SBY. Also looking to catch up. Gordon still ahead of Derek. Laval still behind Derek. Aaron in 11th. Right, so Oven comes out, goes onto the soft tyres. So he's going to try and get some fast laps in. Biggles and Jonesy by themselves. Oh, Jonesy. A little bit of an issue coming out of that corner. So T-Smith is increasing his lead. Now up to 5 seconds. Blue flag pits from 6th. Another one on the hard tyres to start bidding them off. Graham by himself now that Oven pitted and released him, so he can focus on doing some laps before his stop. SBY and Rom continuing on. SBY's tyres looking hold up. Did Ron pit? He must have pitted. Yeah. No. Yeah. Homer, what are you doing? Out on the grass again. Stop it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, T-Smith, what have you done? What are you doing, sir? Stop it. Oh, he's been overtaken by Graham in the pits. Oh. So, might have to go back to that after the race and see what happened there. I think he probably went full pelt into the pits and he's hit the barrier because all I saw was a spinning arrow. So we will review that after the race just to see exactly what happened there. So that's going to benefit a few people, I think. Logan has stayed out. His tyres not looking like they're going to go much longer. Ron into second. I think SBY did pit while I was finding out about the spinning arrow. So, yeah, Ron looking decently positioned, actually. We're at the midpoint of this race. third, Duval fourth, Lovren up into fifth, put in the fastest lap of the race on the last lap, 24.4. Yoghurt pits from the lead. Smith is actually lucky he wasn't on reset. Nah. I think he would have preferred to be reset because it would have reset his car point in the correct way. It looked like he had some issues with hitting barriers. You know, when you hit the barrier sometimes and it skews the car a weird way. Yeah, I suppose depending on where it resets, doesn't it? If it reset him like at the start of the pit entry, then, well, before the pit entry on the start finish straight, he would have been fine. Then he could just drive in again, but gee, we'll see, we'll find out. So Yoghurt has come out in fourth and is putting the challenge on Duval. Duval is not letting it get I'll tell you what, there are some people going out wide. I'm genuinely wondering if reset has been turned off because, like, I think some of these people should have had the reset. Anyway, the battle between Duval and Yoghurt has ended badly for them, and great for Oven, because he's now up into third. Duval will have slipstream down the straight. He'll win the race by 17 seconds anyway. Yeah. 17 seconds yesterday, that was just grim to look at. So, Duval was temporarily ahead of Yoghurt down the straight. Ran too deep into turn 1. Will now be under threat from a recovering T. Smith, who's gone on to the soft tyres. And he's using all of the road and then some there. Send. Yep. Don't know what though. Fair play to Duval. He loses his position, but he doesn't let him go. He always tries and fights him back, which you've got to commend, especially when he's like on worn hard tyres. So fair play, keep going. But yeah, T. Smith now recovered up into 5th position. Graham and Derek together. Derek on very old medium tyres now. Is he going to come into the pits? Looks like it. Homer pits. Derek's coming in. We'll swap to SBY. He was on the medium tyres. Sets his best lap of the race. Aaron in 8th. Looks like 10th. Here comes Homer out of the pits. Don't think he'll have anyone challenging him in turn 1. Nope. Derek returns to track. Now on the hard tyres. He will go to the end. Biggle and Jonesy. So Ron still leading this race at the time. 4.3 seconds ahead of Oven, who is soon to have Yoghurt for company. Well, he's got Yoghurt for company. You're smashing in a 25.1 already on medium tyres. T. Smith has done the fastest lap with a 23.9, so breaking down into the 23s as he recovers from... Oh, don't do it again. Oh. Squeaky bum time. So the two Toms pit. Owen manages to defend his position so far, although Yoghurt's coming at him. between turn 1 and 2. They keep banging doors, wheels. It might go a little bit wider there from that contact because they had to take a narrow line. I mean, your tyres are dead, mate. You don't need to fight it that hard. My God. I've been going very long on those tyres. Graham's still managing to defend from SBY. These two on the same tyres. Bang on the same wear as well, it looks like. SBY went very deep, very wide there. Cuts in to hit the apex, but he's right there on Graham. Blue flag down into 6th. After he's pitted for his next set of tyres. So T Smith on the mediums now, down into 7th. Homer onto the hard tyres in 8th. Ron pits from the lead. Yogurt will resume. Oven pits as well. No surprises there. They could potentially come out into all kinds of traffic. Right, who's coming out? So Rom's coming out. Let's have a look. Are these guys going to catch up? Nah, blue flag's too far behind at the moment, so Rom manages to come out into free air. Oven as well. Got a little bit of a gap there. Aaron took a trip to Mount Fuji, or where is he? Aaron, there he is. He's just pitted, so Aaron onto the medium tyres. Odom also onto the medium tyres for the last 10 laps, probably. Jonesy's still circulating. Oh, Biggles. Tank slapper there. He's just pitted to go onto medium tyres, so he'll be through to the end. Vanilla yogurt at the front. I think we're going to have a little battle into turn 1 perhaps there. SB1 Graham. Have a little look. Please end it. No, things better over this time, right? Cuts the tighter apex than Graham does. Traction to make a move here. Rom on the medium tyres is well placed at the moment to catch those boys ahead. T Smith, medium tyre. So looking pretty decent for getting a good position here. He'll be on the podium, I'm sure. Especially for saying purple sectors, my God. Looks like on hard tyres. 6th, Homer and Oven together. Oven taking a wider line, trying to cut a tighter apex. And we'll challenge Homer down the straight. There we go. To the inside. Does Homer come back at him? A little bit, but no, slots in behind. So through goes Owen into 7th. Medium tyres versus hard. Now Owen can try and catch blue flag. SBY challenging Graham now. No, not yet, but they're still close together. Still with similar wear. Damn it. I was too late to get them go through that last corner to see the lines. But this time by SBY must make a move. Well, toes not as good as you would think. Interesting. Opts against making a move. Is he trying to save tyres till the end? And use Graham as a windshield. As a toe. Interesting. Let's see, Ron behind them doing low 24s, these guys doing 25s. High 25s. So SBY with the Scuderia Ferrari lift and coast going on. So stewards check SBY's floor at the end of this race, please, for compliance. Oh, SBY with a wiggle. Back in. Duval lost out some positions there to people. Possibly. Takes a very wide line there. Getting back on the well, temporarily the inside of Homer, but now the outside. Trying to stick it around the outside. He's ahead. But Homer will challenge into turn 1. God, the toe looks horrendous. It's just not there. Where's Homer pushing? Either way, SBY has not got by Graham. Oh, blue flag with a scrappy turn 1 exit. Duval's on him. Well, I'll have a look. Thought better of it. Bit of a scrappy corner. Back a bit off blue flag. I think that might have compromised Homer a little bit as well. So blue flag on the hards, Duval on mediums. So this is going to be a defensive battle purely for blue flag. That was Homer on. Homer's on the hards as well. So Duval's got tyre advantage, although he runs very wide again there into reset territory. So thinking that's been turned off. Oh, that's not where you want to be. Yogurt pits. Blue flag lives to survive another few corners. Homer now looking at the back of Duval once again. Yeah, push, isn't it? Ooh! Ooh! Oh my lord. So, Duval threw on blue flag there with what I think was a very late little bump from Homer as they approach turn 1. Brave. Oh, so you've run it too deep, man. Get it back. Surprised Homer didn't take the initiative there to go through. Thinking of it this time. Slide gets a wiggle. Homer goes through. Slide's going to keep battling it. 5 laps on those hard tyres. That's going to be a bit of a job. Oh, it's all getting a bit spicy. Allowing Duval to get away and Aaron to catch up. So Yogurt resumed in 5th, deciding to get off those tyres. Yeah, I think it's too late now. I think this is the strat he's running. I think he needs to see it out to the end. Otherwise he just loses all those positions. It's like me at Catalunya. Graham and SBY pit, they're both coming out on the soft tyres. Vanilla Yogurt back into third, set in purple times. I wonder what this is going to be. I'm going to say 23.5. So Rom to the front, to the lead of this race. On the medium tyre, same for T. Smith. If T. Smith can catch Rom, there could be a battle on for first. But T. Smith with very consistent lap times. That's not going to help going a little wide there, so 24s. Rom a little slower on the last lap. Come on, Rom, give that gold Cadillac a race win. I'm not biased. That said, Yogurt is a hauling ass. He is already seeing the leaders after he pitted, but is slaughtering those soft tyres. Alright, see the lap time. 23.8, okay. New fastest lap. I thought it would be a bit quicker than that. My expectations are too high. Loving into fourth, so he looks like he's going to have enough time to make it to the end. Below fifth, Graham and SBY have rejoined on the soft tyres, so they're now going to make hay. So yeah, Tom will no doubt be a victim of these late soft tyre runners. Quick to do. We're on the hards, just ahead of Aaron on mediums. Derek. Looks like Sai did actually come in for some soft tyres. So, where can he recover to? If he can get past Odon, that is. Jonesy down in 14th. Looking quite racy beginning of the race, and it's not worked out for him, and it's looking a bit dark. Or is that just the camera angle? No, I don't think we're getting rain. I mean, the trackside cam looks darker than the on car cams. So, but I don't think we're going to see any rain in this one. I'm slightly improving his time. T. Smith's got Yogurt to deal with now, so has to drive a little bit in his mirrors, as well as looking forward to Rom. He's very wide there. Those medium tyres are starting to go off. One with similar wear, but no Yogurt in his rear view to worry about. Yogurt's front left already down to half wear. Rides the grass a little bit there. Yogurt finds the inside. Has to make Tom think about it. Where does he want to place his car? He's not going to let it go. He's going to try and come back at him down the straight. On the inside. So T. Smith will have the corner. Will Yogurt use the traction? My God. Yes, he does. Although it has a wiggle. T. Smith's coming back. So T. Smith down to third. I think that'll be his challenge done. Certainly against Yogurt. Yogurt's now going to try and catch Rom. But has he used up too much of his tyres to get past T. Smith? Possibly. Ron could be on a wing and a prayer now for those soft tyres going off on Vanilla Yogurt's car. because he is rapidly approaching Rom's tyre wear on those soft tyres, and once they are gone, they are going to be horrendous. Oven still in 4th. SBY has made it up into 5th. Something's happened to Graham. Graham's had a bad lap somewhere for some reason. After that one up as well. Oh dear. So what was that? Graham lap 28. Drops back behind Derek. Top 10 for Derek. Not too bad so far. Right, so 1.6 the gap between Rom and Yogurt. T-Smith doing 26s now. The tyres are definitely going off. Yogurt does seem to be a little bit of a mess through there, but oh, he's gone. Could T Smith get him back? No. He tries, but he doesn't have the traction on those tyres. Yogurt's tyres have gone. Rom's going to win this. Here he comes. Rom in the Jota Cadillac. The most beautiful car. Across the line, Yogurt will defend from T Smith at the end there. I did say T Smith would be on the podium. Oven in 4th, SBY recovers to come home in 5th, Duval in 6th. Homer shouldn't have anything to worry about from Aaron as they come down the straight. He will finish 7th ahead of Aaron in 8th. Graham, we'll have to find out what happened to him. He's going to finish 9th. Derek manages to stay in the top 10. Blue flag 11th. Odon comes home in 12th after, as I say, I think no practice. Jonesy's up into 13th ahead of Biggles. Yep, and that's going to stay like that. Across the line comes Jonesy, sends it into a wall, can't say I blame him. As does Biggles, sends it into the wall before the finish. And there you have it. Rom is your winner. Top lad. So, confirmation of the results. Rom takes the win from Yogurt. The all-dominating Yogurt has been toppled by the Belgian assassin. Speaking of which, I suppose we should mention that this is actually a tentative result, depending on things, shall we say. So, tentative top 3. I think if anything does happen, Yogurt will be declared the race winner. Oven, solid job to take 4th, SBY in 5th, Duval in 6th, Homer in 7th, Aaron comes home in 8th, Graham 9th, Derek with the top 10 finish for the GT2 hypercar team, ahead of Blue Flag, Odon, Jonesy, Biggles and Ross did leave, so he is a DNF for this evening. Right. So, let us... hang on, I better save the replay actually, if I'm going to review some stuff. Right, so we'll just quickly find out what happened to Graham and see what happened to T. Smith on his pit entry. Once the network environment has checked. That was exciting, says Beach. Yeah, it was. Especially at the start of the race, it was a bit chaotic. Driver of the week picks, please, mate. Ooh. I think that's Stuart, depending, really. Right. Okay, let's have a look. So I know Graham was lap 28. Oh, you are kidding me. Okay, right. I can't remember how to do this. Ha ha, thank God for that. That's Graham. So here we go. Graham and SBY, we're catching top of the bar. Graham to the inside. So, I'm just go behind Graham's car. There's the turn one they go. Graham goes a little deep. Tom DeVault switches back. Graham on the curbs. Too much on the curbs. Oh no, no. Then has a auxiliary spin. Oh dear. Not, oh, and another. Oh. Yeah, that's not gone well at all then. Dear, oh dear. And then the other one. I do apologise for this, but I am very curious as to what happened. I just can't remember when it was. Too far back, I don't think. If anyone can remember, let me know. No, so it wasn't that one, it was the previous one. Right, I think this is it. Let's have a look. What does Tom do? Well, it straddles the line. Is he coming in? Oh! That'll do it. Right. Okay, we don't need to see all the rest of that. So there you have it. Guns are blazing. Oh God, where's the thing? Bit him, unfortunately, for T. Smith there. So there you have it. That was your GT1 evening. Let me just find the graphics again. So it's Nürburgring next week, isn't it? Yep. So we have Nordschleife in the Group 4 cars, 2 laps in the Megans, which is probably going to be chaos. And then 21 laps for GT2 at the Nürburgring GP circuit. For the hypercars it will be 25 laps. So, I hope you enjoy the stream tonight. I feel like my voice is going again. Join us again next week. Quickly like the stream if you have not. I'll give you a few seconds quickly to do that. Join us again next week. I've been your host, Joker. We have a tentative finishing order, I believe. I think there might be some talking to the stewards happening. So everybody have a good weekend. I will now sign off. Take care, and I will catch you next week. Cheerio.